39-year-old Timothy Pizzuto will spend 7 years in prison for 2 counts of child pornography as part of a plea deal. Each count carried a sentence of 3.5 years and will be served consecutively with 50% of the sentence required. In March 2021, authorities in Wisconsin received a report Pizzuto had child pornography on his phone. Illinois State Police later took over the investigation and arrested Pizzuto. He was found guilty in August of last year.